Welcome to this video. Welcome to a new way of learning English, calmly, clearly, and step by step. If you are watching this, you are not here by accident. You want to improve your English, and you also want to improve your life. As 2026 gets closer, many people feel pressure. They want to speak English more fluently. They want confidence when they talk. They want better opportunities. But most English lessons feel stressful, fast, or confusing. This video is different. In this video, you will learn English naturally. Every sentence is spoken clearly. The vocabulary is simple. The ideas are easy to follow. You don't need to pause every second or use a dictionary. You will listen, you will understand, and without noticing, your English will improve. We are using a graded reader style. That means the English is designed for learners. You can relax and focus on meaning, not fear. We are also talking about change, real change, the kind that happens one small step at a time. You don't need perfect English. You don't need confidence yet. You just need to stay with the video. So listen carefully. Let your ears learn. Let your mind learn. This is your time. This is your journey, and it starts now. Before you change your life, you must understand where you are now. This is true for life, and it is also true for learning English. Many people feel unhappy with their current situation. They feel their English is not good enough. They feel slow when they speak. They forget words. They translate in their head. And because of this, they feel nervous, quiet, or unsure. If this sounds like you, relax. You are not failing. You are learning. Right now, your English level is not a problem. It is simply your starting point. Every learner has one. Some people know many words but cannot speak clearly. Some people speak a little but make many mistakes. Some people understand English when listening, but not when reading or speaking. All of these are normal stages of learning. In this video, you do not need to compare yourself to others. Comparison creates pressure. Pressure blocks progress. Instead, we will focus on awareness. Ask yourself simple questions while you listen. Can I understand the main idea? Can I follow the story without stopping the video? Can I stay calm even when I don't understand every word? If the answer is yes, that means your English is already working. Learning English is not about being perfect. It is about becoming comfortable. When you accept where you are now, your brain relaxes. A relaxed brain learns faster and remembers more. Right now, as you listen to this video, your ears are training. Your brain is recognizing sounds, patterns, and meaning. You are learning naturally, without stress or force. This is very important to remember. You do not need to change everything today. You only need to show up. You only need to listen. You only need to continue. Where you are now is enough. This is the beginning. And every real change starts exactly here. Many people believe change must be big to be real. They think they need a new life, a new job, or perfect English to succeed. This belief is common, but it is not true. Real change starts small. Think about learning English. No one becomes fluent in one day. No one speaks perfectly after one video. Fluency grows slowly through small actions repeated every day. One new word, one clear sentence, 1 minute of listening. These small steps may feel weak, but they are powerful. When you try to change everything at once, your brain feels stressed. Stress makes learning difficult. You feel tired, confused, and unmotivated. This is why many people quit. Small steps are different. Small steps feel safe. They feel possible. They help your brain build confidence. In this video, the English is simple on purpose. This is not because you are weak. It is because your brain learns best when it understands. Each clear sentence helps your listening. Each repeated idea helps your memory. Each calm explanation helps your confidence. This is how graded learning works. You may not notice improvement immediately, but improvement is happening. Your brain is connecting sounds to meaning. Your ears are becoming familiar with English rhythm. Your mind is learning without pressure. The same rule applies to life. One small habit can change your day. One better decision can change your week. One steady routine can change your year. You do not need to rush. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to be consistent. Small steps done every day are stronger than big steps done once. As you continue watching this video, remember this idea. You are not behind. You are building. And every small step you take now is moving you closer to the life and the English you want in 2026. Many English learners translate in their head before they speak. They first think in their own language. Then they try to change the words into English. This feels normal, but it makes speaking slow, difficult, and stressful. When you translate, your brain is doing two jobs at the same time. First, it creates the idea in your language. Second, it searches for English words and grammar. This double work causes hesitation, silence, and fear. To speak more fluently, you must slowly learn to think in English. Thinking in English does not mean using big or difficult words. It means connecting English words directly to meaning. There is no middle step. There is no translation. For example, when you hear the word water, you do not need to translate it. You see water in your mind. You feel the meaning immediately. This is thinking in English. The same process can happen with simple sentences. When you hear, "I am tired," you do not think about grammar. You understand the feeling. Your brain reacts naturally. This is why simple English is powerful. Simple sentences train your brain faster than complex ones. In this video, the sentences are short and clear on purpose. They help your brain stop translating. They help your mind understand English naturally. At first, this process feels slow. You may still translate sometimes. This is normal. Do not fight it. Instead, focus on listening calmly. Let the meaning arrive on its own. Do not panic if you miss a word or a sentence. Your brain is learning patterns. It is learning how English ideas are formed. This takes time, and that is okay. Another helpful method is visualization. When you hear a sentence, imagine the situation. See the people. See the place. Feel the meaning. This trains your brain to connect English with experience, not rules. Speaking will improve later. First comes understanding, then confidence, then fluency. You do not need to force yourself to think in English all the time. You only need to allow English to enter your mind naturally. Each time you listen without translating, you are training your brain. Each time you understand without effort, you are improving. As you continue watching, remember this idea. English is not something you convert, it is something you experience. And step by step, your thinking will change. There is a moment when English feels close, but still out of reach. You understand what people say, you follow videos, you read simple texts, but when it is time to speak, something stops you. Your mind becomes loud. You think about mistakes. You think about pronunciation. You think about how others might judge you. So you stay silent. This silence does not mean you lack ability. It means you feel pressure. Fear appears when something matters to you. If English did not matter, you would not feel nervous. Fear is not a weakness. It is a sign that you care about improving. Many learners believe they must speak perfect English before they speak at all. They wait for the right moment. They wait for better grammar. They wait for confidence. That moment never comes. Perfect English is not the goal. Clear communication is the goal. Every fluent speaker you admire today once struggled. They made mistakes. They said the wrong word. They used the wrong tense. They felt embarrassed. But they spoke anyway. Speaking is not a test. It is practice. English is a skill, and skills grow only through use, not through silence, not through waiting. When you speak, even with mistakes, learning happens. Your brain adjusts. Your mouth becomes more comfortable. Your confidence slowly increases. Mistakes are not failure. They are information. They show your brain what to improve next. In this video, you are learning in a safe environment. You are not being judged. You are not being rushed. You can listen first. You can repeat quietly. You can pause and continue. There is no pressure here. You do not need to speak fast. You do not need a strong accent. You do not need advanced vocabulary. Simple sentences are powerful. I like this. I don't understand. I am learning English. These sentences communicate ideas clearly. They build real confidence. Confidence does not come before speaking. Confidence is built through speaking. Each small attempt weakens fear. Each small success strengthens courage. It is also important to be patient with yourself. Do not criticize your accent. Do not compare your speed to others. Every learner moves at a different pace. Focus on progress, not perfection. As you continue watching and listening, your understanding will grow. And as understanding grows, fear loses its power. One day you will notice a change. You will speak without overthinking. Your ideas will flow more naturally. That moment is not sudden. It is built quietly, step by step. And every time you choose to continue, you are moving closer to confident, natural English. There comes a time when motivation becomes quiet. The strong energy you felt at the beginning slowly disappears. At first, learning feels exciting. Everything feels new. But after a while, that excitement fades. This is normal. Some days you feel focused and ready. Your mind is clear. Learning feels easy. On other days, you feel tired, busy, or distracted. Your energy is low. Your attention is weak. This is not failure. This is reality. This is the moment when consistency becomes more important than motivation. Motivation is a feeling. Feelings change. They rise and fall. Discipline is different. Discipline is a choice you make, even when the feeling is gone. If you depend on motivation every day, learning becomes unstable. You practice when you feel good. You stop when you feel tired. Progress becomes slow and uncertain. Consistency creates stability. Consistency means continuing even on low-energy days, even when you feel bored, even when you feel unsure about your progress. This does not mean forcing yourself for long hours. It does not mean suffering. It means keeping your habits small, realistic, and repeatable. Listening to English for a few minutes is enough. Repeating one clear sentence is enough. Showing up again is enough. When you stay consistent, something important happens. Your brain begins to trust the routine. English starts to feel familiar. Learning feels lighter, not heavy. Discipline is not punishment. It is not being hard on yourself. Discipline means choosing long-term growth instead of short-term comfort. It means choosing progress over excuses. There will be days when you miss practice. This will happen, and it is okay. Missing one day does not destroy progress. Stopping completely does. The goal is not perfection. The goal is return. Return to listening. Return to practice. Return to the path. This video is part of that path. Each time you listen calmly, your English improves, even when you do not feel it, even when progress feels invisible. Over time, small actions combine. Your understanding becomes clearer. Your confidence grows quietly. This is how real change happens. The same rule applies to life. A consistent habit slowly shapes who you are. You begin to see yourself as someone who learns, as someone who continues, as someone who does not quit easily. In 2026, the difference will not be talent, it will not be speed, it will be consistency. As you continue watching, remember this truth. You do not need to be perfect, you only need to continue. And every time you choose to stay, you are building the future you want, step by step. Change does not happen in one big moment. It happens quietly, over time. Often, you do not notice it while it is happening. At first, you are just listening. You are just trying to understand. You are just showing up. But slowly, something shifts. You begin to recognize more words. You understand sentences faster. You feel less tense when you hear English. Your confidence grows without noise. This is how a new version of you is created. The person you will be in 2026 is not built by motivation alone. That person is built by small decisions made repeatedly. Each time you choose to continue learning, you are shaping your future. Learning English is not only about language, it changes how you see yourself. You begin to think differently. You feel more capable. You feel more open to the world. English becomes a tool, a bridge to information, people, and opportunity. You start to believe new things about yourself. You stop saying, "I can't." You start saying, "I'm learning." This shift matters. Confidence in language often becomes confidence in life. You speak more clearly. You express ideas more freely. You feel less afraid of being seen or heard. This does not happen overnight. Some days will still feel slow. Some days will feel repetitive. But even on those days, growth is happening. The important thing is continuation. The future you want is built from ordinary days, from small habits, from quiet effort, not from pressure, not from perfection. In 2026, you will look back and notice something. English will feel easier. Understanding will feel natural. Fear will feel smaller. And you may realize that the biggest change was not only your English, it was your mindset. You became someone who continues, someone who learns calmly, someone who does not quit. That version of you is already forming. Every minute you spend listening, every sentence you understand, every time you stay with the process, you are becoming that person. So continue, not because it is easy, not because you are perfect, but because each step forward, no matter how small, is shaping the life you want in 2026. You have reached the end of this video, and that matters. Not because you finished watching, but because you chose to stay. This video was not about speed. It was not about perfection. It was about continuation. If you understood more English than before, that is progress. If you felt calmer while listening, that is progress. If you stayed until now, that is progress. Learning English is not a race. It is a journey built from small moments like this one. Every sentence you understood trained your brain. Every idea you followed strengthened your confidence. Every minute you stayed focused helped your fluency grow. You may not feel a big change right now. That is normal. Real change is often quiet. But something has already started. Your ears are becoming familiar with English. Your mind is learning patterns. Your fear is slowly losing its power. This is how growth works. Remember this: you do not need to do everything today. You only need to continue tomorrow. Return to listening. Return to practice. Return to simple English. Even a few minutes a day can change your future. As 2026 approaches, the version of you who understands English more clearly is already forming. Not through pressure, not through stress, but through calm, consistent effort. If this video helped you, come back to it again. Listen again. Let your understanding deepen. And remember, progress is not loud. Progress is consistent. You are not behind. You are learning. Stay patient with yourself, stay kind to yourself, and keep taking one step at a time. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.